Just playing the mini games until we hit 6 o'clock, then I'll actually start. Oh, I remember this one. Side games in this game are pretty forgettable. The ones in Mass Attack are really great, though. Star Patrol EOS, there's like a whole... is there a pinball? I think there's pinball. There's an RPG and a shoot 'em up in that game. Now this is on Wii U. Oh, and actually since this is Wii U, I actually have to change how I capture this. Hold on, the colors will be a little bit washed out. You'll actually see a better image than I do. Which is funny, because I'm playing this on my monitor, which only supports full HDMI colors. Elgato Pro, properties, configure video. So my monitor can't show the lame Wii U old color space, but yeah, you should notice the colors get right. Yeah, I already got the one. Let's try Speed Eater's maximum level, I guess. Yeah, I already got the $1 tier, I think. I didn't really need the exports. I mean, HTML5 sounds like an okay export, but yeah, rhythm games are brutal. Oh, jeez. These guys are good. Oh, they're crazy. Yeah, rhythm games are brutal. I was trying to play the Legend of Dark Witch 2 rhythm game on mobile, and anything but easy is way too hard for me. And like, I've gotten a perfect full combo in that game, and I still got a B. Why is everyone talking about Discord? Okay, so level 3, they're actually pretty hard. Yeah, I just don't like how rhythm games, like, they're only made for people that are, like, really good at rhythm games. Oh, dang, I picked level 1 again. This is way easier than Megaton Punch was. Megaton Punch, I'm pretty sure Megaton Punch is either frame perfect or like 2 frames. I have a Project Diva game. Oh, 999? Oh, we were like 1 pixel away from cracking Popstar in half. Okay, so I have to crack Popstar in half now. That's important. Off. I can't believe I was 1 pixel away from cracking Popstar in half. Now I have to do it. I wouldn't have cared anyway, but... Hey, Mr. Rosen. And hey, Rosalie. There's a lot of people. Sorry, I was forgetting to... I guess I might as well go to higher level. I keep forgetting to say hi to people, but yeah. Ah, no. No. I keep pressing it just a bit early. It's easier than I think it is, because it's easier than Megaton Punch. I'm just gonna do a save before start. So I don't really need to watch all of this. Alright, save right here. The Wii U menu is gonna be all cropped out, but don't worry about that. Aw, come on. Wait, what the? Oh, I'm not pressing the load button. I keep forgetting that I remapped the controls. I just want to crack Popstar in half. Is that too much to ask? That cheating for Red Kirby is gross. I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, that cheating is really bad. That's probably just a palette swap instead of like, yeah. Even a palette swap you should be able to make look better than that. Alright. Not like that, tap tap. Now I'm just throwing myself off. maybe it's not. Maybe I don't absolutely need to crack Popstar in half. Ah, frick. 1 pixel again! Well, maybe 2 pixels. Oh, 99! Wait, does it go over 999? It has to, right? I actually never bothered playing this my first time through. Stop that, tap tap. Stop it. Messed it up. Alright, I'm not sure I'm gonna get this. Maybe this isn't easier than... You trying out Beam, Mr. Rosen? Yeah, Beam, if anybody doesn't know, Beam is another streaming site, and, oh, frick. It has really low chat delay, so if you want me to be able to read your chat messages quicker, you'll want to use Beam. It's not vital or anything, but, if the chat delay bugs you, Beam is probably the best thing you're gonna get. Okay, I'll save Scum. This will take too much time otherwise. So we're already past my intended save or start point. So whatever. Yeah, the chat delay is under 5 seconds, I believe. So it's pretty dang good. Oh, I should have saved. I keep getting messed up because, like I said, the in-game controls are different from the Wii U controls, so they remapped, and I probably should have just undone the remapping. I just have to see if we crack Popstar in half, because that's important. You know, Kirby destroying his home planet is quite possibly the most important thing you can do in these games. Ah, almost. There we go. Please work, please work. You were like little babies to me. Come on, 1,000! Oh, it was the same all along! Well, that was a complete waste of time. Sorry about that. I didn't know 999 was where it stopped. Oh well. So yeah, let's start a new file. This is Kirby and the Amazing Mira. Do we start with any colors for Kirby? No, we don't. Alright, I'll change colors later then. Okay, this says 3 sub-games. They're not great. The best one's probably that Megaton Hammer. You're not even gonna help, are you? Look at these jerks. They don't care. Dreamland's in peril. But you're just gonna sit here. This is supposed to be like a multiplayer tutorial, I think. I think this tutorial actually has a multiplayer puzzle, and like none of the other stuff in the game really requires multiple players. You can call them in to help and stuff. Alright, I think this is the multiplayer. Yeah, so you gotta call your buddies. We're being really slow. There we go. Oh, come on. So this is just the tutorial for how the new mechanics work. We basically have our 5 Kirbys, and we have the cell phone. Kirby, don't steal. Okay. Freaking red Kirby. I'm just gonna smooch all of my other Kirbys. It's not weird, we're Kirbys. Ow. I believe Arrow, isn't it? Oh, and rooms have this, if there's a shining, if the star over a door is shining, it means you haven't entered an area yet. This is actually a Metroidvania style Kirby game. No, I haven't played this in real multiplayer, unfortunately. I actually never even had it for, Game Boy Advance. I only got it on Wii U. Hope, yeah. You get like 4 calls with your cell phone. And yeah, this game lags like crazy when you actually play in multiplayer, unfortunately. So it's kind of a mess. It's not like unplayable or anything, but it's definitely not amazing. It's evil Kirby. So yeah, basically, Dark Meta Knight has shattered the mirror, and we gotta go get it back. The other Kirbys will be providing approximately 0 help. I'm not sure if I would say they are more or less helpful than the NPCs in, or the helpers in Superstar. This is the only Kirby game you've 100%'d? I guess I've 100%'d, well, less the true arena, almost every... Well, actually, I've 100%'d every Kirby game except a couple of the side games I still haven't played, like Star Stacker. And that... I really want to get that, that Game Boy 1 Tilt and... Is it Tilt and Tumble? Yeah, Tilt and Tumble, I want that one. But, that one would be hard to emulate, so I guess we'll have to see what real cart prices are for that. The Game Boy games get some criticism because they all have the same art style, which started with Nightmare in Dreamland, I believe. And I believe they reuse quite a bit of stuff. And before the Game Boy Kirby's, oh, that was actually a new power, I believe. Missiles in this game, right? Yeah. Before this, every Kirby game had a new art style, except for Dreamland 1 and 2. Get out of here. So, sort of a reasonable complaint, but they're still good games. Just a little less. What do we... Get maps for the areas. How do I open the map? Gimme. No, not that. How do I open the map? Select is not it. Select switch. Oh, that's right, that's right. So yeah, this, like I said, this is a Metroidvania. Sort of. Like, well... It's about as close to a Metroidvania as a Kirby game with, you know, standard Kirby powers could get. Get to play Dream Course. Dream Course is really good. It's just really hard. It's a really interesting game. The reason it wasn't in my list of games I offered to play is because it would either be me doing really bad, or it would be me doing really bad and using a lot of save states. I do have it on my Wii U though, so I could play it. Yeah, the extent of the Metroidvania aspects is that, like, you need certain copy abilities to get through certain areas. So, like, sometimes you'll have to revisit, and we unlock warp points. There's some fast travel in this game. It's on Twitch, where am I on YouTube? It's on both. It's on Beam, too. It doesn't really matter. The only, like, major difference it makes in which stream you watch is, well, whether you like the interface, and on Beam.Pro, it will actually have way less lag, or not lag, well, yeah, lag, latency, the chat latency will be a lot lower on Beam.Pro. Yeah, otherwise everything's the same. It's so weird not seeing Poppy Bros Jr. Yeah, once we press those buttons, we unlock these fast travel points. Oh yeah, YouTube for the instant replays. That is actually really nice. I'm surprised Twitch still has nothing like that. You unfortunately get the dank memes anyway, because, you know, I show the chat on stream. Ow, come here. Get back here. This power probably wasn't worth losing 2 hit points, but whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, it's fairly easy to get lost in this game, and it's a classic trick block there. The map only does so much to help, Probably the most useful thing this game does in terms of getting lost is it marks doors you haven't opened. Unfortunately, if you go through a door, the return door is still marked as new. I think there's actually some weird one-way doors in this game too. So I guess that's kind of useful. But like, to totally 100% things, you'll want to go back into a door you've already used to mark both sides as open. It's kind of weird. Oh, wait, there was a... Oh. There's also a lot of one-way doors in this game. Like, almost, like, 50% of the doors. Wait, WAT is a beam emoticon? Oh man, Superstar Ultra on eBay, or eBay on eShop would be pretty awesome. I really hope they do that. Wait. Alright, these copy essences don't change your power if you already have a power, which is actually kind of nice, because you can't accidentally get things this way. It's time for Not Wispy. This is not Wispy Woods, everyone. This is obviously in a completely different original character with original attack patterns. See, he spits golems. He's entirely not Wispy. I guess it's theorized that most of the major bosses in this game are mirror world equivalents of other characters, so this is obviously Wispy. The shark is said to be Acro, the killer whale, which sorta, and then I honestly forget who some of the other major bosses in this game are. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. The opposite side of the door will also be marked as a new door, even though we did go there. Yeah, the biggest difficulty in this game is the map and navigation of it. Absolutely. This game, for the most part, you can get through just fine. But once there's only a few doors left to go through and stuff, you're gonna get lost. Oh, I was supposed to... I actually had the power up for that. So... Let's go. My favorite Kirby ability? That's definitely Mira. There's a lot of good ones, but Mira is definitely my fave. Let's go here. Let's go back. And the second aspect of difficulty in this game is all the freaking one-way doors. Like, usually one-way doors in Kirby don't matter, but since it's, you know, Metroidvania sort of, it's actually very annoying. So this is another thing where if we had a certain power, we could open that up, but whatever. We haven't gone through this one anyway. And yeah, this mirror is actually relevant to Triple Deluxe. I was trying to say Robobot, but no, it's Triple Deluxe. It's never stated specifically in Triple Deluxe, but you do fight the mirror, Meta Knight, and DDD, and it turns out the mirror is the reason that Sectonia went mad. Oh. Wait, let's get Missile while we're here. Come here, Missile. I have a feeling that Wheelie is important to the next room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to grab Wheelie instead of Missile. Squeak Squad taking place in the same places as Amazing Mirror, but not in the non-Mirror world. Does it? The way... What made sense to me is that it seems like... Alright, these doors are like a link to a different area. I forget which... I think Hammer breaks those, Smash breaks those. This is the first game with the Smash ability, by the way. It was also the only game with the Smash ability until Robobot brought it back. I'm not even sure what... No, I think Hammer opens up too. when we get Smash, we'll want to keep onto it for quite a while because it opens almost everything. Have you seen the robot? Yeah, there's lots of really interesting stuff on Miiverse if you didn't know. I think they're all translated to English now too. But yeah, the developers gave a bunch of story information that's not explicitly in the games, but it makes a lot of sense, and at least Smash should get anywhere. Smash, I need to get, I need to fight Crazy Hand for Smash. I just want to see my stream layout here. Close that. Ow. Get me. What do I need for this? Yeah. It's a standard timing. Ow! What was that? Hey! Get out of here. Alright. Oh. Alright. Have I got any spray paints? I don't think I have. This is also the only... Yeah, Smash has multiple attacks, which it doesn't... This is back in an era where, you know, there was mostly, you know, Dreamland-style Kirby. Ow. One attack per ability Kirby. Hey, Kobe Pilgrim. Top one's a blocker. I forgot about block-ins. They're basically Scarfies, but blocks. Ow. Give. Shade Kirby 500. What was this meat doing in a treasure chest? I don't think I would eat treasure chest meat, to be quite honest. I guess it can't be any worse than wall chicken. Oh yeah, classic Kirby. It's a gray and white one. Give. Skeleton enemies in Kirby games? Oh, right. At the end of every world, there's a warp star, and it gives you this mini game, but you don't actually need to do it. It does give you lots of one-ups, though. But like many Kirby games, lots of one-ups isn't really particularly necessary. Gordo has a health bar? I'm pretty sure there's at least one skeleton enemy in all of Kirby. There's at least a couple things that throw bones at you. Any weird unlocks? I think I didn't go right. Oh, and even the way back, does this? It even shows you when you haven't returned to an area with one of these things. All right, since we're here, did I get any? Alright, there's 3 levels of... or like 2 levels of map. I don't think I got any spray paints yet. Ow. Alright, give me that cutter. I played this game as a kid and got lost so early. Yeah, it's definitely an easy game to get lost in. The map is definitely the worst part. And there's not really all too many different like items that I had to go back and get at the very end, but some of them just had very non-intuitive, like, how are you even supposed to like know to get here? There's also tons of one-ways, like I said before. The one-ways are probably definitely a corroborating factor. I like how we like spray water off our parasol underwater. use it. That's probably just for the sound room, right? Whatever you want to call it. I do really like that the doors say when they're new. It's just silly that. Oh, right. Okay, you have to hold the button apparently. Wait, no. What? No, I wanted to call the other Kirbys to me, not that. Okay. I completely forget how to operate the camera. On that Kirby had Cupid. I don't think we can go. I think it's the right. Okay, I think I need to get rid of that. Alright, what? Oh! I forgot about that guy. He steals your powers and turns into the enemy that you got the power from, which is actually really cool. He's like an inverse Kirby. I actually rather like Umbrella in Superstar and games with that sort of control, but I don't like how it's like making me float slowly. Yeah, Kirpid QB, Kirpid. Did I just say Kirpid QB? Cupid Kirby is pretty good. Oh wait. Give. This actually breaks these. So flame, hammer, smash, I think missile. I don't think bomb does. I forget what all. Oh right, this guy. These guys are jerks. So that is a door. Does he respawn or do I have to leave the room? You have to defeat those before they disappear, or you can't enter the door. Give. Okay, you can't get too close. I think I need a different weapon. I'm not sure what weapon. There we go. Oh, come on, game. Since I went back in to mark the door opened, it. Pizza. Maximum tomato didn't respawn. All right. Oh, it's still despawned. How would they improve Cupid in the new game? They actually made. I guess I might as well get this meat. They have Archer now instead of Cupid. It doesn't have the flying, which is Cupid's most interesting feature, though. It is better offensively, but it's a shame to lose that. Oh, come on! Need to puff up and go to the door enemy slowly? Okay, I actually never knew that. I just got them by trial and error in my first playthrough. Let me try them slowly. Oh! That works. Yeah, I never actually knew that. Ow, gimme. So, I usually just, you know, hit him. Yet another one-way door. To a different area in the same room, actually. Oh yeah, the invincibility with Archer is really cool, too. It's like tack! Invincibility frames didn't help me there. Yeah, Archer is pretty good. Probably should have gotten that missile. Oh, Cupid! Speak of the devil. Or rather, angel. Duck attacking. What was duck attack with Archer? Oh. Here's another one way. If I recall correctly, that is the mini enemy, which I think they only appear... Dang it, it's not that. Pretty sure they only spawn in areas where you need mini, so I probably do need it in this room. Not sure exactly where, though. Ah, come on. Oh, actually, maybe it's just optional to use in this room. Ah, here we go. Would you please get out of my life? Let's get mini. I'll use... Oh, crap. Don't... Oh, actually, I think that was all I needed. But you can also see the enemies' names in this game. So, like, we saw that the mini enemy is creatively called Mini. Oh, and this is another game where fire and burning are different abilities. It's honestly probably that way because they were that way in Adventure. Plus, this is another one of those one attack per ability Kirby's. Yeah, the flame sword's a pretty good one. Ah. Wait, what? Did you just blow me away? Not sure if you get that. Oh. Fun fact, Mini Kirby has absolutely no abilities other than his size, so you can't hurt enemies in any way while you're Mini Kirby. Wait, was there a thing? Aha! Oh hey, there was a door too. Once you get the maps are fairly helpful in this game. Like, they'll show what rooms you're missing and stuff, but there's a lot of one-ways and weirdness to the maps that sometimes you'll be confused even when you have the map. Pacifist Kirby, yes, pacifism power. Alright, here's the cook. Good. Cooking. It's technically better than sleep, I guess. That's what you want to pride yourself on. Alright. So I'm going to compulsively go back through every door to make sure I mark it. There's also some interesting one-way caverns, like... they use one-ways in both interesting and annoying ways, so like... as you can see, there's a passage. If we went from the top there, we go a different passageway. Then we have left and right. There's also some shortcuts that I actually unlocked the shortcuts basically at the absolute end of the game, so they were of pretty much no value, but like you have to unlock both sides of a shortcut. Alright, this guy. Oops. Thought I could block for a second there, but you can't. Okay, this isn't... give. Yeah, sleep healed you in Squeak Squad, but it's still not really useful. It's like, it's fairly rare that you can deliberately get sleep, and instead of like hoarding sleep on your stomach screen, like why not just hoard a healing item? So, sleep has pretty much always just been bad. Ah, crap. Beam wasn't very good for that. Wait, can I get missile from his missiles? Oh dang, you sure can. Even better! I love Tornado when you can just boss spam. The one bad thing about Tornado, I don't think they've ever successfully merged Tornado into a multi-attack per ability Kirby game. Usually you want the boss's ability. Wait, isn't there somewhere over here where I needed that? Wait, those guys are missile. Wait, so was that totally useless? Wait, no, those aren't missile, are they? I'm confused. Ow. Did I hear nothing? There's some really cute mid-bosses in this game. My favorite mid-boss that's exclusive to this game is definitely Batifier. Who's... You can probably guess what Batifier is. They actually brought back Missile Kirby to great effect in Canvas Curse, which I'd really love to play. Does Canvas Curse on Wii U emulation? I'm not sure how well it would play, but I mean, there is the touchscreen. It's pretty much a one-screen game, so it would really... I guess it shouldn't really be a problem. Get over here. Alright, so those buttons give us links between areas. Canvas Curse isn't on VC. Figures. Yeah, I'm not sure why he gets the hat for Rock. I mean, they wanted ability hats for everything instead of the colors, but... I think it should probably work just fine. Canvas Curse on Wii U. I've just never owned a DS Virtual Console game myself, actually. I have it on DS, but I mean, I can't record it, so that doesn't help me stream it. Oh crap! I saw that Telltale sign or whatever. Wait, it's on VC and PAL, but not US? Nintendo America is so dumb sometimes. I mean, all times, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I've actually 100%ed on DS. Well, everything except one of the mini games I had trouble with. I had absolutely every other medal though, including the ones for beating the game with all of the different characters. I like how my allies have like random events happen to them, and they don't actually help. They just get random powers and take damage. So any animal-based abilities besides bird and mole? This is the animal ability, but I assume that's what you mean by mole. Terracotta soldiers. These? Oh, those are just to bump you back up the top of the screen. Interesting little minor mechanic. When Kirby falls far enough that he flips over down that way, he'll hurt enemies on contact, like downward enemies. I like the little extra ways to deal damage like that. Tiny bit more, you know, makes things just a tiny bit more interesting. I'm gonna get Cook. That Cook looks so unhappy. There was Beetle Kirby. Get out of here, Droppy. Beetle was really good too. Oops. Do not disturb. I need my beauty sleep. I didn't know Kirby had a special icon on the map for this. I guess he has to. Almost every time there's Wile, there's a puzzle for Wile. It's sort of a puzzle. I think there was no point to this one though, but whatever. I do really like that you can enter almost any area. Well, yeah, any area from the map screen. But the map's still pretty confusing. The Sleep Crew usually at least has a cute quote in the, whatchamacallit. Aw, that door guy! How do I even not alarm him? I guess you have to be real subtle, like. No! What a jerk. Can I drop on him with electricity? Go underneath? Oh, that makes sense. I have 100% of this game, but only once. There we go. I just had to go and mark the door closed. I know how to open it now. It's very useful to know that you can just sneak up and huff them like that, because I just did it through brute force my first playthrough, and that's a lot more consistent. Certain enemies take 2 or more hits in this game. I always forget which because they're fairly rare. Well, not rare, but uncommon. I just streamed Crash Bandicoot yesterday. I guess it was it a Crash Bandicoot anniversary or something? Because everyone on Twitter was talking about it, and I wasn't sure why. It seems like every game ever was released in September because, like, there's been so many anniversaries on Twitter, like, for video games. I guess it's a pretty common game for months to release games. Once again, I forget that Snooter takes 2 hits. Rude. Yeah, let's get Fighter. We haven't gotten Fighter yet. And like usual, Fighter has a decent repertoire. It's got the, you just hold the Hadoken? Alright. Oh, right! It's a shortcut. Well, I think it's the intended way to get to Carrot Castle. I'm not sure which way to go. I guess we'll go into Carrot Castle. I got all the... I actually never had any of the Crash games as a kid, I don't think. I got them first for PlayStation 3, actually. Frank. I forgot about him. You lose your power if you bump into the banana. The penguin dies in water. Just like real life. Yeah, Fighter has its usual repertoire of moves. Well, not usual, but it has a wide repertoire of moves, unlike most abilities in this game. Oh, come on. Fighter Kirby isn't too bad. It's not amazing, but... I hate when people pop in, they like expect everybody to play every single game absolutely perfectly. And you just know those are the same people that are like commenting on speedrun videos, be like, yeah, this isn't a legitimate playthrough, you know, you're supposed to play. You gotta play it the way the developers told you to. You can't just, you know, use these wrong warps. Kermit the Frog has strong opinions on speedrunning. Hate it when Kermit the Frog pops into my streams. Tells me how to play my games. I think Carrot Castle is one of the areas that I got sort of lost in my playthrough. Sorry, I gotta compulsively go through all the doors to mark them done. There's Kermit, yes. Alright, the map does help a lot in this area, because it tells you which rooms are connected to which isn't always obvious. Kermit the Frog is the most filthy memer. Headline GBA. Wait, there's a Crash game for GBA? I guess it is an Activision game. I think the castle is pretty tricky in terms of you gotta re-enter certain rooms and stuff. Good music though. I also really like some of the backgrounds in here. They're a little limited by the Game Boy Advance's color palette and such, but what are you? Oh! You're nothing. Oh, UFO! UFO! Come here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh phew. I don't think this will cut a thing though. UFO is, as always, one of the more useful powers though. Can't hammer the stick though. Was that Sonic though? Ah, nope. Aww. Oh, now I know why they're in the wall, because you can inhale them. Duh. Yeah, I don't think I need that rock. There's a Crash and Spyro minigame collection? That sounds very Activision, let me put it that way. Oh, dang it. I'm so bad at fighting this. Give fire. Yeah, I remember why I got lost, because this place is a gigantic maze. Simple enough. There's also one-ways too. I'll probably leave this area for later or something, if I can find my way out. Yeah, I didn't really follow any of Crash's, you know, non-platformer stuff. Ah, come on. I don't even know how you get to that one. Do you hit him through the wall or something? Nope, that's one way. So many one-ways in this castle. At least I know an obvious secret when I see it. Oh, I don't have the thing. If I had UFO, I could have gotten that. Or fire. Oh! Yes, there it is. I think there's like different types of golem in this game with different copy abilities. Would you move? Let's see what copy ability you have. Okay, is it not gonna be worth it, is it? Wait, where were you? Are you laser? Ah, for Pete's sake. Mira have the appropriate response to seeing Kirby. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, right. I keep forgetting I can do that. Oops. Alright. Against my better judgment. Give! Yes! Laser. Oh hey, we finally got a spray paint. Yeah, Laser Kirby is sort of part of Spark Kirby now at this point. I don't think it's useful. Oh yeah, I'll be interested to see how those remastered Crash games turn out. They are remasters though, not Oh right, this place. I remember getting stuck here too. There's a lot of places to get stuck in this game. Oh, dang it. There's a certain part of this area that I think I needed an ability from somewhere else or something. Wait, hold on. Can I get that power? Or that chest? Broke the rhythm. Oh, easy Pete. What? Sorry, what? Oh, you gotta press the. Oh! Okay. Let's try that. Give. Remastered from the ground up. Yeah, that sounds like a remake, not a remaster. But you know, nobody says like. Oh right, you need beam to press the button, I think. Yeah, beam or laser rather reflects off of stuff. So no. Maybe I just need good old beam here. Crap, I actually wanted beam, not laser. Completely. Ah, come on. Maybe bombs? There's a couple of crazy hands in this game. It's just a mini boss, not a boss. Or is it? Yeah, I think it's just a mini boss. How do two of them have frickin'... Look at that! Two of them have UFO. How? Where? Why? There you go. Alright. I actually think this is a good place to stop. Is there anything you do to save or just... You just press all buttons to reset? I think this saves automatically. How do I even... Wait, no, you need the virtual console menu to do that. There we go. I'm gonna create a restore point just in case it doesn't work how I think it will, but... From the ground up, definitely does not sound like... Alright, I forgot to show this little intro with all the bosses beating up poor Kirby. 23%. We're definitely not going to beat this in one setting. This game's like 8 hours? Wait, that's not what I wanted. Collection room. Carbon? Yeah, paint cans are great. I wish they had this in more, like, in the 3D Kirby games. Tell me if I should pick Grape or Carbon Kirby. I'm gonna refill my drink here real quick. come back and we're tied. Oh, Carbon has the lead. Who is Mark? Why are we all referring to Mark? Carbon. It's a complete tie. Okay, we're getting one slightly more Carbon. Okay, I'd rather like Carbon myself, so I guess we're gonna go with that. Oh right, you always come back here, so I should have saved... Oh crap, that's a little annoying. I guess I should always do that at a door then. Alright, actually I'm gonna load restore point and wait until I get a door to change my color. I forgot that's how it works. That's why I made that safety save. Oh, Marcus used grab. Alright. I guess it's only spark. Certain abilities will like make sparks fly around the metal bits, kind of like in. It's more frequent in what's it called? Squeak Squad. Gimme. Oh, no! Oops. Keep forgetting how to control Cupid Kirby. Alright, so I need hammer. Oh! That'll do. Nope. I like that Rock Kirby now, like, hovers up a little bit, so if you do rock on top of an enemy, you will actually hurt them instead of just being a rock. Yeah, it'd be nice if the 3DS Kirby games had multiplayer. Dream Collection, or not Dream Collection. Well, different thing. What's it called? Kirby Superstar Ultra actually has wireless multiplayer. And yeah, Return to Dreamland is probably the best multiplayer Kirby. I would say if you want to play Kirby multiplayer, I would say that's even better to play multiplayer than Superstar. Superstar is my favorite, like gameplay-wise, what Superstar Ultra is. But the way helpers work in that game are a little unfun sometimes, because you're basically very secondary. Kirby Team Clash. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that because that was local multi only, and I wasn't sure if the single player was going to be worth it because I already have that. I have Kirby Fighters and Triple Blocks. I wish more Nintendo stuff had online multiplayer. It would be a lot easier for me to play them. Like the new Pikmin, Pikmin 3 has really cool multiplayer modes. But I've never got to play the. My friends around here don't play Pikmin, so I never got to play the competitive multiplayer. Like I can play co-op with them, but it feels too mean to play a competitive multiplayer against somebody that they just lose all the time. What does that do? Oh, I see. Oh right. Easier than I thought. Yeah, Air Ride 2 would be great. I still need to... Well, Air Ride's probably crazy expensive, so maybe I should hope for Virtual Console or something. Though if NX is mobile, or like... Wait, I think there is something here. I'm not sure if we'll end up getting or Dreamcast, not Dreamcast, GameCube, if NX is multiplayer. Or not multiplayer, if it's a portable. Why are words so hard? Slide through, okay. almost didn't get through because I tried to slide through and clutch. Alright. I knew there was a different thing in here. I love Kirby washing his face off. Yeah. Sure. I've heard Air Raid is great. I played whatever the multi... Oh. We've gone in the loop. This area is laid out way differently from the other areas. It's a big loop, and it's harder to get out of than most other areas. Oh. But this is where the door markings will be useful, so I'll know which doors I have and haven't entered. Get out here, Scarfy. Scarfy now. This finish. Did I go through? Yeah, I went through here. I think there's an alternate exit in this room, but I didn't get. Paper Kirby game would be awesome. Though, imagine a Paper Kirby game, but like every enemy or every NPC is, I guess, like a Bronto bird, and you know, that's what the current Paper Mario team would make. Just it's all Bronto bird all the time. Why is this frozen? Yeah, Kirby Paper Mario would be like an RPG style one. Would be pretty awesome. Oh right, let me show you. Oh, it doesn't do that in this game. Never mind, that's from Squeak Squad. Oh, I could have swore that electric sparks go on both sides of the metal when you do that. Speaking of yarn, I wonder what game they'll do next. Good Feel. They made Woolly World and Epic Yarn. They're actually way better at making a traditional Yoshi game than the people that have been making the recent ones. New Island and Yoshi's Island DS. DS really wasn't too bad. All Bronto Burt all the time. This is unfortunately familiar to me. I'm sure I got lost like this before. Is this just the very first map again? Let's just go back home. Hey, Kirby Power 44. Is being here not heal me? Oh well. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tornado. In terms of the one attack per ability, Tornado is probably one of my favorites. It's a shame we never got like a modern Tornado with multiple attacks. Oh wait, did we in what was that in Dreamland or Return to Dreamland? I forget now. That doesn't break blocks. Rude. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, I think you can call them and they heal you and stuff. How do two of you have freaking UFOs and I don't? was my favorite thing about the original Yoshi's Island? I don't think I could pick a single favorite thing. Like, every single aspect of that game is so freaking great. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Ow. Woo! It's getting close to Fan generally isn't. I thought it was facing him. The best idea. It's kind of funny when they brought Fan back for Ultra. What was that? Did one of the other Kirbys just get a game over? I forgot they were still following me. Ow. Why am I so bad at Fan? He just killed it from off screen. Thank you. Alright, throw can also break those, oh, I missed the one up things. Yeah, I could never beat the extra levels in Yoshi's Island, though I haven't tried since I was a kid, but... Well, I tried the ones in Yoshi's Island DS, which are sort of similar, and I was still no good at those. But it's kind of neat when a game, you know, has the the easier main game, you know, but they've also got stuff for the more hardcore player, I guess. Ah, dang it. Anytime there's a mini, you technically need it if you want to get items and stuff. Oh my god, did somebody make a Kermit the Frog account? Oh my god.
You're doing so bad, OMG. You would suck at a speedrun. You didn't even know to press A to, you know, activate the superpowers.
Alright, I think you just cast it off. Yeah.
Playing these video games, you gotta any percent speedrun every time. But you gotta use the path the developers, you know, laid out, or else it's invalid. That's cheating. You can't skip the fire temple, my friend. That's what we call cheaterino.
Oh, Pete's sake. I blame Kermit for that one. Some games sound slowly and carefully. I just want to check the beam real quick here. That beam's fine. Oops. Where'd my check go? Every time I think of Kermit, it reminds you of Joel.
Joel, are you doing those speedruns again, Joel? You gotta take the developers route, Joel. Don't give me that backsass, Joel.
Ow. The castle is definitely the hardest part of this game, I think. I shouldn't even be surprised there's a Kermit emote on Frog. or on frog.com. Oh, these are bomb, not missile. Okay. Rude. Well, I guess these bomb are, not missile are. But, shouldn't be surprised as a Kermit on Twitch. I've always fought in a wind tunnel, so you can see his little thing going. This is the one Kirby game where beating the levels is completely useless. Actually, kind of like counterproductive because you like it's a waste of time because you have to go back to get to other real areas. Haven't you played Return to Dreamland? Yeah, I played Return to Dreamland. I just forgot that there was a tornado in there. It's been a couple years. I actually streamed Return to Dreamland. It's you can see all the archives on that on my YouTube. Oops. That's not what I want to do. I can't believe I only have one shard of the mirror. No, that's not. I guess I need to go to Area 5. Is this Area 5? This is the opposite of the way I wanted to go. Oh, right, I have a missile now. Come on. This is the left, Kirby. I'm kind of surprised you can hail those kissy enemies because they have the grapple attack. Hello, Sir Slimington. I think I'll miss him. It's not going to interrupt the stream, but I'm not going to add while I'm streaming anything. Oops. So we actually want to avoid getting that goal. How hard is it to control a missile? Not really hard at all. It just flies straight in one of the 8 directions that you press. The biggest annoying thing is that it stops whenever you hit an enemy, and if you forget to hold the direction before you launch, you launch an upright angle, which often is not where you want it to go. Alright. Also, the annoying thing about the way the map works in this game, you have no idea, like, let's look at the map right now. Map, right now. Okay, so there's 3 areas I could leave this room to. Actually 4. There's 4 ways I could leave this room. I have no idea which way this one is. Well, actually, I'm wrong, because that door indicates you're leaving to a different area. But if I was leading to one of the other 3 doors, then I wouldn't have known. Anyway, I accidentally went to a one-way door while I was trying to demonstrate something, but hey, new area, so whatever. Actually, I think we were here before, weren't we? Yeah, we were over on the other side. It's actually kind of interesting how the map works. It's just also pretty confusing sometimes. And yet another thing to another area. So this is back to area 3, which actually I'm actually gonna almost plummet to my death. No, I'm actually gonna see if I can find that other exit. Ah, there we go. See, the big rooms always have good stuff in them. think. They either have you know, a connection like that, or nothing useful here, but I guess I may as well. There might be a treasure or something. I guess I'll try and go for 100%. I'm definitely not going to finish this game in one sitting, though. I think the area in the room, like, I think left doors are usually on the left room, and, like, up doors are usually on the upwards. So, like, I'm pretty sure this goes to this empty room, because, you know, I haven't used it yet. But I think that's kind of how it works, but the map could definitely be a lot better. Like, it's no Metroid map, that's for sure. I'm sure there's better maps online. I just kind of stumbled my way through. I'm not sure I ever actually looked up a map while I was playing. I definitely got close with that, with the Carrot Castle. Yeah, I just wanted to clear out all the room. Like, this game does give you that, you know, want to complete the map feel that a Metroidvania does. This is gonna lead. Oh, this is a. Oh yeah, the map also shows one ways, which is actually pretty nice. Like, the map isn't horrible, but it's still really easy to get lost in this. I forget exactly what glowing versus not glowing means. I think glowing might mean there's something left there, or does that mean you're 100% in that room? No, I think when glowing... Yeah, glowing means you've 100%ed. Alright, that's this room. Alright, I actually needed to come back here. If I can even go all the way back and then re-enter. Yeah, I heard Recore, like, the loading times are like 2 minutes when you die. I hope that game isn't bad, because it does look interesting. But I'm a little worried. There we go. Alright, so now, okay, yeah, so shining means you've 100%ed a room. It does feel really good to, like I said, it feels good to, you know, complete the map and stuff in this game, so... I don't think it's a completely failed experiment or anything, but... It's definitely not quite as, you know... simple to understand as it could be. Alright, so I'm looking for a door in the top left, I think. Also, I think you're supposed to just kind of bumble around your first playthrough in this, and then, you know, you sort of fill in the blanks as you go through a second time, and the game plays a lot better that way than trying to, you know, figure out the perfect route the first time. So you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna accidentally walk into a one-way door, because there are maps that you find that make it a lot easier to get around. And I think there was only one map that I had trouble finding. I think it might have been in the castle? Aw, for Pete's sake. I like that it gives you a nice shortcut to leave because you screwed yourself over. Two minutes for entering, exiting, and respawning. I hope that gets patched. That sounds... And Bloodborne does that stuff too. Like, a lot of people... Uh-oh. Is it the top one or the bottom one? Okay, it's the bottom. Oh, hey, we're green. Oh, right, I was supposed to change Kirby's color. I'm sorry, I'll get back to that. Wait, I'm not sure that... I don't think Tornado will actually trigger these even, so I'll just use this. Oop. We're going to a goal, but whatever. It's the first time I've been here, so... It's actually one way, too. Actually, I think goals usually are one-ways. Wait, there's actually an item to get before we leave. So that's good. Record. No, I think it's from people with review copies. Oh wait, you actually can direct the fire in this one. That's cool. You usually can't do that in the one attack per ability Kirby's. This is 6 GB patch? Holy crap. I guess it's not a big surprise. It's, you know, it's, you know. 6 gigs on Mighty Number 9, that would be crazy. On Recore, I guess I'm not super surprised. Huh? Oh. That wasn't piercing things before. I guess it only pierces certain things. Yeah, and also Recore has like a bunch of shooting and stuff, doesn't it? Like, I thought it was gonna be like a 3D platformer. Weird. What determines how long you have for that minigame? Alright, now, just to be safe, save. And I'll see what our Kirby's are, or our options rather are. Collection room. Oh hey, we have more colors. Red, green, cherry. Huh. I think I'll go carbon. I think you can actually be like Green Kirby and there's just another Green Kirby. Alright, so where do I want to go? Alright, I forgot. You wanted Cherry Kirby, didn't you? I'll pick Cherry Kirby if I... Ow. I guess I'll try to change Kirby's every time I end up back at home base, maybe. Oops. Can I just inhale these? I guess Cherry Kirby is a fan favorite, it seems. Oh well, I got one. Oh hey. Oop! And an open link room. There we go. Oh, hey, we're back in Cabbage Cavern. We didn't fully explore this place before. I think Recore is on PC too. Though that's what most Xbox exclusives are these days, I guess. Is there another? I think there's treasure in this room. Oh, can't get it though. I'm less concerned about Windows 10 exclusive stuff since it seems like they end up on Steam too. I don't mind Windows 10 exclusive at all. You know, Windows 10 is pretty great really. The one problem I still have with Windows 10, I guess it has some Xbox One controller issues too, but it's Steam, or not Steam, what do you call it? Another one way. All the way back here? Its search is like weird and not very good. Like it misses things. The action shooter thing like makes me less interested. Oh! I know what I need. Give. Ow. Come back. Give. Yes. slowest way ever of getting back here, but... Oh right, I forgot you can do this. UFO! Give! Thank you. Whoa. Carbon Kirby looks weird with the UFO. Ah, come on. I just got that. The UFO is pretty good because it beats blocks, and obviously you fly and it's UFO. But it breaks a lot of blocks that are annoying for most powers. Oh yeah, Gordo does have a health bar. Also, I think this is the last game that has the Dreamland 1 style of, or Superstar style of Gordo. Heal me. They always bring at least some food when they come to heal you. Oh yeah, I saw Black Oak. I mean, he's his cousin, I guess. Here's Batifier, by the way. Couldn't have guessed. So cute. Brown Kirby. Oh no, I don't mean that like you can't defeat Gordo. I meant that Superstar has the weird like black and orange flashing Gordo. When generally he's just blue with solar spikes. Spike balls have a habit of being invincible. Would hug and be burned by. Yeah, Batifier is definitely the cutest boss. Or mini boss, whatever. Well, I mean, cutest boss too. I don't think there's anything else that really comes close. You know, unless King Golem is more your style. Pretty kawaii desu ne. Oh yeah, Faticate. I do not like Faticate. Wait, did I lose? Where did my... What? Where did UFO go? Oh, whatever. I wanted to reset anyway, so I could... Whenever I get back there without a good power, I'll go ahead and reset to change my color. Yeah, I'm sure I've said this before on stream, but I really don't like the dark type treatment so far that we've seen in Sun Moon. Alright, Chocolate Kirby. I guess for Cherry this time. Oops, that's my 100% file. Yeah, he's Samson Oak. He's not actually Oak, but I mean, he's Oak's cousin who has the exact same face and is also black. I see what they're trying to do with the Alolan Rattata and Raticate. Yeah, they're trying to make like Mob Boss as a rival to the Yungoos and Gumshoes, but it's really ugly. Alolan Raticate is pretty good, but or Meowth. Did I say Raticate again? But, what was I saying? But dark types are supposed to, you know, look dangerous and evil and stuff, not just like have a mustache or be fat or be like slightly mean looking. Yeah, Alolan Raticate does have a great face, but I expect more from my Evil. Like, I want some, like, we better have some Hydreigons and stuff. Whoa. How did I do that? I just insta-did a bigger Hadouken. Oh. Is it back and then forward? Does it, this will give you a list? Why is this fully... Oh, it's because my health is low, I think. Okay. I didn't know about that. Speaking of health. I guess you can't call underwater. Hello and Bellawesome. I'm not sure how they'd manage that one. Wait, what? Oop! That is not what I meant to press. Aw, dang it, we're going back! Backwards. Yeah, I saw that Ultra Beast trailer. Wonder what they're... I guess they seem to just be trying to pull out all the stops and make sure this is the most different Pokemon we've, like, ever had, I guess. Because, you know, people complained that Sun Moon was too, you know... Or not Sun Moon. XY was too, you know, plain and safe, I guess. But what I really wish they would focus on is more... like 3-on-3 battles, personally. Oh, the poor Shantru. The ×4 weakness to fire and fighting. That's... you know... It's kind of funny how in Pokemon, ostensibly the defense-oriented types always have the most crippling weaknesses. Rock, Steel, Rock and Steel, you know, just have awful defensive typing, ironically. Alright, I'm back in an area that, like... I guess I can go finish out this goal line. All these entrances into Area 3, and I keep getting lost, though. Let's just pick a different area. Really don't want to have to do Carrot Castle right now. Is this going anywhere good? No, this is back to Rainbow Route, really? Well, yeah, Steel has a bunch of resistances, but losing to fighting is pretty crippling. And when you compare, like, Steel, well, depends on what Steel's paired with. Like, Steel Rock would be pretty... Actually, I don't think there is any. Is Steelix ground or rock? Why do all of these go back to Rainbow Route? It's like the one area I don't want to go. For a different door in here. Hey. Oh, for God's sake. Wait, what? Oh, here's the door. Yes, this is stealing ground. I guess that's not too bad. Alright, that's the problem. Dang, that's what I wanted Burning for. So let's get burning and not lose it. Or anything that can... Why is Red just chilling there? Tornado, that's wait, what's... I like how unlocking the areas does, it gives you access to some... Oh wait, have I not explored this area at all? Yeah, I have. Why the lies? Whatever. Okay, here I don't think I've been. I'm getting sidetracked, but whatever. Something on my PC here. I love grass even though they're bad. Yeah, grass is pretty... That's pretty rough. Yeah, ground's weak to water and ice. And grass. Steel can cut the water weakness. Ah! Okay. I think you need wheelie or something to get through those. I guess I could hover through them. Okay, I think that's what we're supposed to do. A lot of people disparage Gen 6, but it's a solid gen. It's just missing a few things some people really wanted. Like, people really wanted more post-game after Black White 2. But, the post-game really would have been pretty fine in XY if the Battle Magen just didn't cheat its frickin' pants off. It's really frustrating. Best starter. Don't really worry about who's the best starter, just, you know, play with whatever. You shouldn't be using only your starter anyway. The reason a lot of people think Pokemon is, like, lame and, you know, too simple and stuff is because, you know, the game lets you play a cheap way and, like, overlevel your starter and then just beat everybody and stuff. But the game's not very fun if you do that, and it's like, it's kind of your own fault if you end up playing that way, in my opinion. And I don't really see it as an extreme flaw in the game, because, you know, it's that way so, you know, kids can beat it. But then, you know, adults play it and they just, you know, they just play with their starter, and then they don't have fun because, you know, they're playing it in a boring way. Wait, Fan is the throw collecting thing? Huh. Electric could be a decent defensive types. I'm not really sure about that because Earthquake basically invalidates that. There's like... Earthquake is kind of like ridiculously... give... There's really... Is there anything else that has 100 power and never misses and has no like drawbacks? Poor Ice type. I can't believe Ice doesn't at least have a weakness or a resistance to water. Like, why not? It doesn't really deserve, in my opinion, to be like how awful its defensive typing is. Like, why not make it resist ice? Or not ice. Ice is like the only thing it does resist. Like, resist bug and water, why not? Because bug is already bad enough, but still. it leaves Ice as having great, like, as it's great as an attacking type, but you never get stabbed that way, and it feels rude to my favorite ice types like Weavile. Now, Earthquake doesn't miss, it's 100%. I mean, it can miss flying types, obviously. But it can Gen 1 miss, but anything can Gen 1 miss. If you didn't know, in Gen 1, everything has a 1 in 128 chance to miss. Like, this is the only thing we can get for the power spot thing. That wait, did I forget to change color? Kirby colors? I could have sworn I picked Cherry. Whatever. Missile's actually a lot more fun in Canvas Curse. It feels like it was designed for Canvas Curse. Oh, for Pete's sake! What is my favorite gen? It's hard to answer, because, like, the improvements, like, people really underestimate how many improvements are made with each gen. Like, there's a ton of really important, like, like, user experience improvements. So, like, going back is really hard. The gen I enjoyed personally the most would probably be, I guess, maybe 2 or 4. I played the hell out of 4. And Gen 6, I actually had a lot of the most fun playing just because I could play online with friends, and I had a lot more friends. Like, it's the first time since Gen 2 that I had a lot of people playing in a way that, like, I could, like, play with them because of the online. With the DS games, I just had a couple people that I could play with locally. Yeah, Ice type is one of the best for attacking. It's just not very good for defensive, which means you don't get stabbed and you don't get... it's just annoying because a lot of my Ice and Dark types are my two favorite types. And so Ice gets really bad defensive stuff. And Dark doesn't really have very good defensive, but it's more of an offensive type. The new gens are actually quite good. I would probably wait for Sun Moon to get back in, and like they seem to be like aiming Sun Moon for, you know, people that either haven't played or didn't consider Sun Moon. Me and my rush to how's that gonna work? Oh, whatever. This is new anyway. Wait, oh, that's a one-way. What am I supposed to do here? There's gotta be a door somewhere. I really hope they don't do another Gen 1 remake. We already had Gen 1 remakes. Sun and Moon have way, like, more than enough Gen 1 stuff to satisfy Gen 1ers. Like, the ones that can be satisfied, which is very few of them, anyway. Because you know that a true Gen 1er, if you gave them a Gen 1, you know, like a Gen 6, Gen 1 remake, they're gonna want you to take out all of the... Oh my god, are you serious? I was pressing up. They're gonna want all of the new Pokemon out too. You know, you can't please a Gen 1er. Oh yeah, the Mystery Dungeon game's really good too. I should probably get Super Mystery Dungeon at some point. Yeah, not having Wi-Fi does really suck for the Gen 4 and 5 games. But that's like 40% GameSpy's fault more than, like, it's a little bit of Nintendo's fault for depending on that, but oh, dang it, that was for... The Mystery Dungeon games are really good. Chocobo's dungeon is one of my favorites ever. That Tree and Mystery dungeon is actually really good, and one of the few in that genre that does team mechanics really well. Okay. I can't believe I did that just to, you know, mark that door is open. Right, so this is half of a shortcut that we'll never use. If I recall correctly. Oh gosh, dang it. Give me that. If you want a Gen 1 remake, just get Sun and Moon, because I mean, at this rate, they're gonna remake like half of the Gen 1 Pokemon, you know, in Alola forms. And I'm sure there's gonna be so many references to Gen 1, it's gonna be all but insufferable. Yeah, if I recall correctly, yeah, we get punted to a, yeah, we get this hint that there's a shortcut, but we can't actually use it yet. Danganronpa 2, great game. A little old at this point, but never too old to start playing it. General tip for any game or show that like is, you know, that has people die, never Google the name of that show, and doubly so, never Google a character's name in that show, because you're gonna find that that person is dead or something. You're always gonna find a major spoiler by doing that, so just don't. Yeah, the post-game dungeons in, like the main story, really? The post-game dungeons can be a bit rude in mystery dungeon games, but they're kind of supposed to be, I guess. I didn't play Gates to Infinity, so that doesn't sound like the games I played too much, but could be, you know, a specific design flaw to that game. I really like this new Restreamio chat thing. It works pretty seamlessly. It brings up all the chats together, and everybody can see who's chatting. And you know, we've got people chatting from different sites, which is cool. We've got it actually now tells me how many people are watching finally, because sorry, I bumped the table. It used to be really hard because I streamed to 4 different sites. It used to be really hard to tell how many people are watching. I can see 21 people are watching across 4 different sites now, which that's so nice to be able to see. Because like sometimes I'll get like sometimes they're all on Twitch, sometimes they're all on YouTube. Beam and Hitbox are kind of rounding error territory. Oh, this isn't a boss? Oh well. Yeah, do not Google anyone from Danganronpa 2 or any game like that, really. Speaking of games sort of like that, Steins Gate. I've heard people say I should play Steins Gate. I was about to ask for a review copy of the PC release, but I've got a lot of stuff to cover, but I'll see how much stuff I can play this weekend. Speaking of a lot of stuff to play, this might not be the longest stream. We're already at 2 hours though, so that's, you know, 2 hours is usually my usual length, 2 to 3. I do want to get to one more boss if we can though. I figured this would be at least 2, probably 3, or maybe even 4 streams, but I do want to get to a 3rd boss at least. I really don't want to have to go into that castle. Should I go into Area 3? Area 3 from this way. No, this is the wrong way. I'll take this though. Oh, dang, it's pretty far. Whatever. Gates has weather, which will cancel auto heal, so it has activate enemies with multi-hit attacks. to easily kill you. Oh, that does sound pretty dang rough, huh? I think the ladder would have been quicker, actually. Look how close this guy is. I'm like playing Pac-Man over here. Give. If you like mystery dungeon games or are interested in trying one out for the first time, I would definitely recommend Etrian Mystery Dungeon. It's got the great art of the Etrian Dungeon series, or not dungeon, but the Etrian Odyssey. But it's in a mystery dungeon / roguelike style, and I actually prefer that a lot to the dungeon RPG. I never really got too into the dungeon RPG thing. There's really a lot of them lately. I usually like associate that with old PC games, but lately there's been a lot of Japanese ones on Vita. Though I guess there was a lot on Genesis? I think it's this door, right? Yeah, it's this one. Oh gosh. I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, when you can't cancel into puffing during an attack. Alright. I really want the freaking map for this place. I wonder if there's a different route I can go this way. Nope, there sure isn't. One ways. Yeah, Etrian Mystery Dungeon, I really wanted to do a video for it or something, but I can't record 3DS stuff. But it's a lot like a mystery dungeon or roguelike, but with Etrian Odyssey's characters and like classes and stuff. So you get to pick a team of 4 people, and there's different classes and stuff you can pick. And status effects are actually really significant in the game. And I just really like that the team AI is actually pretty good. Usually the teams in those games are really dumb, and you usually only get one, and you're basically babysitting them instead of them helping you. But it works really well in that game. So I had a lot of fun with that. I think my main team was I had a Hexer, a Protector, a Mage, and I think a Healer. Usually, there's a couple things I swapped out on occasion, but that was my main stuff. Black and White had Dream Radar, yeah. Oh, frick. I didn't even see that he was still coming. Yummy, thank you. Sometimes they heal you more, sometimes they only heal you once. Good, we can get some of the team lag. The lag is actually even worse, I think, when you're playing actual multiplayer. This is just a fraction of the true lag power. Yeah, status effects are pretty significant in Etrian, and I actually enjoyed playing as almost all the classes in that. Some I didn't find very useful, like the Wanderer, but which I think is just a reference to Sharon the Wanderer. Like, I think it's supposed to play kind of like a solo class, but it's not a solo game, so they don't really feel necessary. I'm totally lost in this area. Oh, the professor from Dream Radar is returning? That's interesting. Dream Radar is not very fun, by the way. I have it. I never got Tornadoes or whatever the hell you're supposed to do in that. But, I actually just had friends get me most of the old gen legendaries. I had friends with extras and stuff. I actually had a living Pokédex in... Uh-oh. I think this is where I lost last time. Ah, come on. Yeah, I had a... Oh, it didn't send me back as far as I was fearing. But, what was I saying? I forget what I was talking about completely. Yeah, I don't even need to go in there. Why did I go in again? Might have just been in every door in this area? I know there's a way out of this loop. Something in here. Maybe I neglected to go? No? Open door. I know there's like an above ground section, or is that a different area? Let's look for a different door, I guess. Oh yeah, I had a living Pokédex, but the stupid event legendaries for Gen 6 ruined it. I really, really dislike event legendaries. I don't even like normal legendaries too much. They used to be cool as a kid, but really, they're just overpowered and boring and... Ugh. Aphrodio? That's not what it's called, is it? Buffalant, you mean? But yeah. I guess Aphrodio would make a lot of sense, though. So is that... Alright, this is the arrows, I think. See, I finally found... Ah. Some new area. I remember doing this before, like, there's one door that I didn't open out of, like, 50, and that door leads to like a billion new places. That's something you kind of that'll probably happen to you a couple times in this game. But yeah, Olive Ocean, that's what I was thinking of before. That's suspicious. Whatever. Oh! She just dumps you right there. That's why that was suspicious. Alright. Yeah, you're a prankster. Sure, I was supposed to get into that other door. What's this? Small secrets. Secrets? No. Yeah, maybe we can just destroy those? Oh, okay, there we go. It's just a maximum tomato. Though I am pretty low on lives. Which is to say I'm out of them. Yeah, I'm not interested in Pokemon Go either. Anything like too... It's like everything I don't like about event Pokemon, but extended to every Pokemon. Oh my gosh, dang it, it's another goal. I found like 10 goals and 2 bosses. I've definitely heard Revolver Oshawott before. Wait, did this crash? we got the shortcut to it at least. It'll be a lot easier with the map. You don't have the map when you need it. You just have it after you don't need it anymore. There's no way that... This has to lead somewhere other than the goal, right? I'll investigate that again. Don't let anybody, whether you're at your school or otherwise, let you be like,
Oh, you shouldn't play them. Joel, you shouldn't be playing them video games.
it's not even Kermit. Ah, there you go! I remember. That's sneaky. Oh. That was nothing.
Joel, you shouldn't be playing them Pokemon games, Joel.
We have all of the items. That was sneaky because it doesn't... Ow. Without the map, you wouldn't really know that's there because that area still shows up as 100% complete. Oh, is it... Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah, I remember this now. But yeah, don't let other people be like, oh, you shouldn't like, you know, video games or that kind of video game or whatever. Come on. Being a real adult means liking whatever the heck you like and being able to play video games and whatever without, you know, worrying about what other people think of you. Kermit the Frog is in your high school, yes.
You better be playing that Pokemon Go legitimately. Better not be using them websites. I've heard about them.
Kermit's very off today. Whatever. I guess I've been talking a lot today. Here's Boxy. Does she give magic or no? She just... I forget what she even gives you in this game. No. Heal me. Save me. Oh my gosh. They gave me a maximum tomato. Thank you. Okay. I guess I have to inhale her because I forget what she gives you. Alright, magic is a one use. Yeah, I forgot about that. There's a magic in Squeak Squad that is like an actual ability. Being an adult is not being Kermit the Frog. Yes. You don't want to be like Kermit the Frog. Well, the reason people did the Pokemon Go like website things is because they broke the tracking. And then to fix the tracking, they removed the tracking. Oh man, that free Pokemon Go things. A bunch of people on Twitter started spouting Pokemon Go spam because they did those stupid Twitter quizzes for like, you know, your best waifu is, you know, Dead Girl 577 from Madoka Mocha Doka Doka Desu Desu. And, you know, crap like that. So people, they give their... If you do those stupid Twitter quizzes and, you know, you have to sign in on Twitter, just go to your Twitter settings and revoke all of your apps that, you know, you don't recognize or are, you know, stuff you don't use anymore. Because people, they'll use that to hack you and stuff. It's not even really hacking because you already gave them access. You just didn't realize what you were giving them access to. Hey, Jade Aster's 64. Yeah, stuff like that uses your Twitter account, and you know, it can go malicious at any time. Oh, wait, how do I get into that? Oh, hey. We're gonna open almost all of the quick warps, even if we don't get to that second boss that or third boss that I was hoping to. So that's good. Compulsively open doors both ways. It's amazing how much marketing stuff tried to like, and like actual spam and stuff, try to capitalize off Pokemon Go. It was pretty unprecedented. Gotcha. Alright. Up. One way. Back to this place. Flashlight apps to take your information? You shouldn't even be using a flashlight app anymore. It's so funny and sad that, you know, you used to have an app in order to be able to use your camera flash as, you know, a flashlight, even though it's like so obvious. I kind of don't think they'll do an Alolan form for Pikachu, because I mean, the one thing you don't mess with is Pikachu. I think their Alolan form, like, I think they mostly just wanted to make Pokemon a bit more interesting that weren't really that interesting. Oh. There we go. Map, please? Oh, right, I forgot that. You can get health ups in this game, too. Poor Raichu is very much overshadowed by his younger brother. There probably will be a surfing Pikachu, though. I can definitely see them doing that. Both because it's a Gen 1 reference and, you know, Aloha, or Hawaii, rather. Here we go. They have a chance to make Pichu good. But baby Pokemon aren't supposed to be good, though. That's probably why we stopped getting baby Pokemon. Because this the other place is closer to a warp station, so I can get back easier. Ukulele Pikachu. And speaking of not doing baby Pokemon anymore, I don't mind them not doing baby Pokemon anymore. I think that was a dumb idea. But new evolutions to what a loop. Good. I love Gen 4's idea of giving new evolutions to underrated old Gen Pokemon. Like Weavile. Weavile is perfect. And I really prefer that to Megas, because Megas, like, you can only use one. Certain stuff only activates, like the speed changes only activate on the second turn. Forced to get that vitality. Alright. Oh, made them hit me. I don't think those respawn. Pokemon Rager. That'd be a very different game. Weird. Cutter does 2 damage? Oh, that was just a one-up. That wasn't an alternate path. Crap, I was supposed to be paying attention, wasn't I? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's the far right. Wait, this is a different path too, though. UFO! An evolution for Dunsparce. Dunsparce is a joke, and it doesn't need to be more than a joke. Dunsparce is fine. Oh, I forgot there's like sunken ship here. they're like human. Well, I guess there's been ships in Kirby before. So it's also underwater planes. Oh yeah, the shark with the floaty. I believe that is in here. Yeah, it's the Olive Ocean boss. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find it with my luck, but oh, yep, here we are! Never fought this guy with but Shuckle. Gobbler, that's his name. I guess he's slightly acro-like. Oop! Toast. I think they tried to just do one joke Pokemon per gen for a while. Dunsparce and Stunfisk. I'm not sure if there were any in Gen 6. Gen 6, actually, something that Gen 6 doesn't get enough credit for. Everybody loves that Gen 5 had a ton of new Pokemon. You know, it had 100, and you know, in the first ones it was only new Pokemon. How exciting. But Gen 5's designs, they had the most reused stuff. Like, they have the whole Machop family redesigned. They have the elemental horse redesigned. You know, it's electric instead of fire now. They have... I think there's a different way I could have gone here, right? No, it was in here. Still don't have the map, though. Which this is a good idea. They just had the most reused Pokemon design. Like, at least half of Gen 5's designs are remaking Gen 1. Some of them are really good. Chandelure, Hydreigon, those are really good. And yeah, there's some lame ones, like, I don't really like the alien ones, the trash bag, the snow cones. Oh yeah, Cast Form. Cast Form was a really cool idea though, but his attack, he has one attack, and I think it was a really great idea, but needing a turn and 3 slots to change his, you know, weather, it just made him, you know, not very good. I think if he had like one ability or like one attack that could change to any weather, and then he could just like act like a normal Pokemon, that would have helped him a lot. Perky, please. You're almost certainly going to get lost in Carrot Castle. Actually, I think if I can get outside, there's something to the left of the castle. You people are dirty. You think Castform looks like balls and boobs? Calm down. Oh hey, treasure. Oh, it's just meat. Freaking treasure meat. We got treasure meat, we got wall chickens. Video games have a very strange idea of how food is stored and prepared. Look at this guy with his freaking banana. He's so proud of it. He is so proud of that banana. I don't think Gen 5 was terrible either, but the point I was trying to get across earlier is that I think Gen 5 had a real quantity over quality idea. It reused a ton of stuff from Gen 1. A lot of its original ideas weren't really that great. Oh no, now he dies. I need that cut. Or sword. But in Gen 6, almost every new Pokemon is good or great. Like, everybody likes the... what's it called? The sword Pokemon. Oh. It was nothing after all of that. I can't really think of too many Pokemon from Gen 6 that are, like, bad. Alright, let's just keep going. Oh yeah, Peppermint Palace, too. Wait. Wait. I thought we were in Peppermint Palace. I think Carrot Castle is the orange one, right? It's this place you get lost. What? Where's Carrot Castle? I'm so confused. Some Pokemon do mimic real-world items, so like Voltorb. Yeah, we've had mimic Pokemons from Gen 1. Voltorb emulates Pokeballs, you know, they're probably, you know, they just emulated ice cream for... I have no idea why you would do that. Yeah, we were in Peppermint Palace, not Carrot Castle. It's just the entrance to Peppermint Palace is in Carrot Castle for some reason that confuses me. I can remember the names of pretty much everything except Gen 5 I played after Gen 6. And I'm really bad at remembering it. I may not be able to like put all of them, like I may not be able to write out every single freaking name in one big list with no help. But if you showed me a picture, I would be like, yeah, that's, you know, that's Hydreigon, that's, you know, whatever. Never like saying any Pokemon is totally bad. It's someone's favorite. Sort of, but there's some Pokemon that are really not as well designed, or... There's a lot of Gen 1 clones that I really wish they would stop doing. Like, Rodent, Pigeon, Butterfly, Pikachu clone, and the freaking pseudo-legendary dragons. I swear, I'm gonna scream if the pseudo-legendary in Gen 6 is a dragon. They did so well in Gen 3. Two pseudo-legendaries, only one was a dragon. They need to do a gen with two pseudo-legendaries with neither of them being a dragon. That is how you would entertain me. Cut. Now, I don't even like Pachirisu or the flying one. Like, they're okay, but it's like, they're always terrible. They never have an evolution. Yeah, they're always completely worthless in fighting. Plusle, I think, honestly, Plusle and Minun are probably my favorite Pikachu clones. But, even their power isn't very good. Because they try too hard to make the Pikachu clones just like Pikachu, even in the way that, like, Pikachu is not actually a very good Pokemon. Because, you know, it's got an evolved state, so it's not very good. But then they make these Evo-less Pikachu clones that have poor stats and generally don't even have a very good gimmick. And their cuteness is just, hey, it's Pikachu, but a slightly different animal. Like, there's nothing unique or interesting. Like, I would have loved a pangolin Pokemon that is, like, super kick-ass and, like, I don't know, imagine, like, a steel, like, dark, evil pangolin that, like, shoots its scales at people. That would be awesome, but instead we got Pikachu, except it's an armadillo. It's pretty lame, in my opinion. And it's not so much that they're Evo-less, it's that they're not the kind of Pokemon that doesn't have an evolution, but it's still at least alright, like Absol and Mawile. But even Absol and Mawile, like, they benefit a lot from their Mega Form. Though I wish Mawile and Absol just got actual evolutions like Weavile or Sneasel did. Because now, you know, they're only good as their Mega Form. Well, not only good, but, you know. I like that idea that Gen 4 had, where they would fix, you know, older Pokemon that aren't really too good stat-wise. They would fix them with, you know, a new evolution that keeps this theme. Oh, right. Yeah, I just preferred that to the Mega Evos. Pikachu Sphere. I guess the new Pikachu clone is at least electric and steel. Well, I guess we already have Magnemite, don't we? It's not a bad typing, but I just would have preferred a cool, badass pangolin. Like, how do we not have a pangolin Pokemon? The pangolin is basically already a Pokemon. You can't go wrong. I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, I am. I don't really want to be in here. Let's find a different place to go. Oh yeah, what was the deal with that Pachirisu? Is that like something that actually is specific to Pachirisu, or is that something that just like happened to happen and, you know, any Pokemon could have handled it, but they used Pachirisu as a joke or something? Like, I'm not totally mocking that Pokemon, but I honestly don't know. I don't think too many of the designs have been too bad. Wait, I think there's another door open this way. In Gen 6, or Gen 7, but I gotta say, where's my cool dark types? Faticate and Mustache Rat are not my cool dark types. You know, I'm used to having, you know, frickin' gigantic evil dinosaur, or or, you know, triple-headed dragon, or weasel that will tear your organs apart, or, you know, evil ghost monster. Yeah, we still don't have a dark type gym. Like, where's my dark type love? What is wrong with people? Follow me, Super Fang, and Volt Absorb. Doubles with those particular rules. Oh, alright. Yeah, sometimes specific type or move combos can be really impactful. Ah, come on! Are you serious? That should go through walls. Oh, right. I'm stupid. I think these guys will actually deliberately press the button for me. Yep. I wanted you to heal too. That's fine. Oop, map, please. Thank you. Wait. Oh my gosh, I was that close to a frickin'... I was that close to a boss. And that boss goes to Area 9? Really? I think Area 9 is outer space, if I recall correctly. You didn't heal me. I feel offended. Yeah, I'm sure a wall-piercing thing would have worked, but yeah. Calling the Kirbys is probably what you're supposed to do. Yeah, he's basically evil King Ghidorah. Wait, you can hit that with sword? That's what I tried, but... oh, it's not too important. Speaking of Kirby's, get in here. I like how they just pop in through a door. Hey, no, the button, guys. The button. Okay, they don't know how to use this button. What is up with that? They knew how to use the other button. I also really hope the Trump Rat design is like a coincidence, but I can't really imagine that it is. Oh wait, can I just drop a set of bomb? King Ghidorah is already evil. True, but I mean, you know. Even more evil. Oh hey. Wait, did there used to be these UFOs near like every freaking boss? I really like Hydreigon. I know I complained about dragon types or legendaries, but I mean, at least Hydreigon is a dark type and is really cool. Rude. Oh yeah, I know they're AI, but I just figured they would be able to know to press that button like they did in the other room, but I guess not. Is it Mustard Mountain that I was thinking of with the orange castle? I guess it is. Wait, no, I've already been through it. There's a different area that looks kind of like this. I think. Alright, so whatever the door I haven't opened in here is the way to the boss. Wait, is it really the path with the mini? I have to give up my UFO then. Wait. What? Oh, I was supposed to keep Mini? Wait, I couldn't keep Mini. There wasn't any way to... What? That door's a one-way. I need to die and start over. Haxorus is alright, but Hydreigon's a lot cooler in my opinion. I do have a dark type bias, but I just love Hydreigon because I mean, the heads fight each other for food. How awesome is that? Plus, it's one of few like special type. I think it's still focused on attack, but it's one of the few times we've had a dark type that could do decent special damage. How am I supposed to take care of that block? I can't... I could have with UFO. Wait, can I go back and get UFO? And you know what's lame? Because of Gen 2, it really wasn't like... Oh, I guess I can't go back. Because of Gen 2, it was never really a totally set precedent that pseudo-legendaries need to be dragons. Still need some help. Wait, can the Kirbys help me? I really don't use the Kirbys very often. It just annoys me they went back to just everything being a dragon. Even Slime Dragon. Like, Slime Dragon is okay. You know, his original idea at least. Did he really... Did it really have to be a dragon type? Did it really have to be a gen after we had more, like, so many freaking dragons? Okay, come on, follow... Oh wait, they can't follow me! I can't summon them in here. No, there's no dark and fairy type. I also resent dark types being weak to fairy. Like, dark really didn't need any more weaknesses. I guess we can punch through steel at least now, which is nice. I mean, it's not super effective, but it's not weak against... Right. Steel doesn't resist dark anymore either. Fairy just seems kind of random. Like, I know it's there to balance dragons, but like, fire? I kind of think dark should be strong against fairy, if anything. I guess there's evil fairies too, but... Well, evil fairy should be dark on fairy. Give us, you know, we've already had so many new fairy types too. Why not a dark fairy? Give me a Krar Pokemon. Lose the ability and go and suck the star. Aw, oh, dang it. I didn't think of that. I'll have to go back. I don't think I can... No, I think it was a one-way, but I think I can find some way. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, like 3 people think of that after I'm out of the room. This is where Beam would have helped, because you would have less chat delay. I guess I may as well do the goal game. Another thing, I'm kind of resentful for Fairy because, I mean, Dark type never got, like, Fairy type has, like, serious new type wank. Like, they're pulling out all of the stops for Fairy. They immediately got a Fairy gym. There's so many Fairy type Pokemon already. I think it's already more common than Dark. Dark type and Steel type never got that treatment. This room be able to take me that way yeah, that's where the beam chat delay helps. It's only 5 seconds or less, so it's pretty easy to tell me in time to do something. I'm not gonna force you to use beam or anything either. It's just another option, but would have been good. Whoop. No. Ah. What? Maybe sword can still do something? Freaking Parkers make me all itchy. Wait, what? Wait, how is that not? Do I have to do that from the other side or something? I'm confused. Oh right, no, that's this thing. Ah, for Pete's sake. There we go. What even is the point of that? Whatever. Give me UFO. I forgot about that when you put out a little antenna instead of the cell phone when you're the UFO. With good touch. I think you have to go this way, right? Yeah. So the legend of the doors is that it's laid out. It's laid out pretty sensibly. So like since I'm going to the top left of the screen, or of the map. That door is actually in the top left. I didn't realize that my first playthrough. Or at least for most of it. And it helps a lot. I remember you. I'll get here, Sonic. I'm just gonna blast this if I can. Yeah, I know what to do now. Thanks for the tips, by the way. Ow. Oof. Went a little slow there, Sonic. Like, seriously, get out of my way. Oh no! No, 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 no! Okay. Oh, good boxer time. This guy's annoying. I don't like mini bosses I can't get too close to. Actually, here, help. There we go. I never use the Kirbys very much, but they can be of use. I guess we're just going with blue or yellow then. Wait, what? That wasn't a boss. I don't think I'm any less stuck here either, unfortunately. I don't get what I'm missing in this place. Huh? Oh, yellow died. Is it like some weird trick with a one-way door or like a two-way, like a door that leads to a different place after you open it or something? I wanted to just solve one more mystery, open one more portal before I end this. Yeah, the loop, but it's only to break out, at least to the enter the exit, right? I remember getting stuck here, but I don't remember the solution. I don't really buy the Ditto as a failed Mew clone, because we already have a failed Mew clone, you know? I don't think it's in this first room. Could it be in here? There's a lot of stuff going on in this room. Maybe there's something weird down here. No? No? Is one of these breakable or something? No? 3 naughties in the lower left corner? Doesn't ring a bell, but I'll investigate some corners, I guess. Bomb block on the upper left. There's a bomb block on the upper right corner that blocks off access to the exit loop. Mewtwo isn't a failure. I mean, it's not Mew. It's actually better than Mew, but it's still not Mew. There's a bomb block on the upper right corner that blocks off access. Wait. Did they even come into this room before? I feel like I would have recognized that. Is there... Oh, I remember this now. Okay. Did I not complete the loop or something? 'Cause I swear I would have remembered that. Yeah, here we get the teleporter out of here. Cupid. So we only have 3 more places to teleport to. Just mark this off. Oh, right. Let's reset and change our color one last time for the stream. I'm not sure why I reverted to regular Kirby. Let's see what colors we can get. I meant to cut the stream short, but I guess we're gone over 3 hours at this rate. 50%! I guess we might be able to do this in just 2 streams then. I have less colors than I thought I did. Somebody requested grape, so we're gonna be grape. I'm not a fan of Mewtwo's forms. Who allowed Mewtwo to get new forms? Mewtwo is like the Pokemon least deserving of even more powerful forms. Like, what the heck? Let's get good. Explore the rest of this. Wait, maybe it's these rooms that you can use the spark and then have stuff travel along the lines. I'm pretty sure we can get rock from somewhere, so... Yeah, there's the grape love. I knew there would be grape love. I know there's rock in one of these. Hey, Green. What are you doing in here? I didn't know there was a rock in one of these, right? Or did they really block it off? I guess it would make sense to block off rocks since it's going to pound stakes. Grape looks fantastic on not a Game Boy Advance SP screen. Yeah, I knew it, see? It was the last freaking one. I need to wash the Parker hair off my freaking face, it's all itchy. Freaking cat. What was I saying? Yeah, the Game Boy SP, I love that it finally had a backlight, but it kind of really uglifies colors. Though, so did the original Game Boy, you know, because the lack of a backlight. Like, the DS was the first time, like, at least for me, that a game, like a portable thing, really looked good color-wise. I don't think you're really supposed to be too impressed with the PS4 Pro. Like, I think Sony did the right thing with the PS4 Pro, making it, like, not be like, holy crap, my original PS4 is garbage now. Like, I think that's the point. Like, it's so new people have, like, it's so people who waited to get a PS4 or, like, maybe weren't too impressed with it and, like, want something a little bit better. Like, they can get that. Or, you know, just people who don't have one and just, you know, not necessarily... Wait. Let me test this. Nope. But, PS4 or Xbox One, I definitely would say PS4. There's really not much going for Xbox at this point, in my opinion. There's a lot of exclusives on PlayStation, like, for some reason, like, a lot of people ignore the Japanese games when talking about exclusives. It's like, that's a huge part of why I even have a console at all is because of Japanese games, and Japanese console stuff does not tend to happen on Nintendo anymore. So, in my opinion, if you want that kind, if you want the PS4 games, you want, if you want the, you know, Japanese console games, you really need a PS4. And that's why I got mine. And it hasn't disappointed. We're even getting Daojin games on PS4, which is really great. Stuff like Estival Versus. They already said there's not going to be PS4 Pro exclusives. I'm certain there's not going to be PS4 exclusives, or PS4 Pro exclusives, because they're going to have a PS5. You know, the way they've worded things makes it pretty clear to me that generations are still a thing. It's just, you know, we have, you know, it's not even iterative consoles. It's just this single thing. You know, you have this slightly better PS4, but I'm 100% sure there's still going to be a PS5. They're still going to break backwards, or they're still going to break forwards compatibility at a point. I still think they're going to keep backwards compatibility forever because it's x86. They'd be stupid not to keep backwards compatibility. It's basically free. But, oh, hey, whoa. Okay, so we need to look for the one-way here. Yeah, overall, I rather like what they're doing with the PS4 Pro. I think the PS4 Pro being too good, so to speak, would actually be a bad thing. Because that means, you know, they're screwing people over that don't have one. The one thing that I don't like about PS4 Pro... Oh, it's the next room. Is the focus on 4K. They really need to be focusing on, you know, improving stuff for 1080p viewers. Because that's going to be, like, almost everybody. So, I really want, like, Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider, remake, not remake. Let's break those? Aw, dang it. I think I just need to bring a power here, don't I? Wait, do either of them? No, they don't have power. console will work, right? Yep, missing. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the mod thing. They haven't actually said what Sony said, have they? Like, I don't know, that seems weird. I wasn't really too excited for mods on consoles anyway, though. That's... Because the central store for... What? I couldn't cancel out of that. Okay, don't use missile for mobility, I guess. Like, I like my PS4, and I tend to prefer playing on console when I can, but, I totally wouldn't really... I wouldn't play Skyrim and that kind of stuff on PS4, like, unless I had no other choice. So it is stupid that they're blocking it, but I'm really not too interested in mods on console anyway. It does seem weird they block it. Like, hey... Did Sony actually release a statement, though? Because, like... Bethesda's thing sounded like they didn't have, like, a concrete reason, and it sounded like they're still talking with Sony, so I don't know what the deal is. Sony definitely needs... Like, they definitely have some weird communication stuff. I guess it's just to lock you in there. Yeah, the way we think they should work. Yeah, the wording was a little weird there, like... I don't know. None of them have powers. Oh, I guess I can still hurt her. He took magic! What a jerk. That never so important. Do one of them die or something? I don't know, I think that's just the ability thing. Yeah, speaking of PS4 versus Xbox One, there's a lot of really cool, like, Japanese indie games, you know, doujin games, there we go. Like, Bunny Must Die is coming to it's already on Vita, and it's coming to PS4, and, like, stuff like that just isn't going to be on Xbox One, so I don't really see a point to that. I do see a point in owning the PC in addition, or a PS4 in addition to a PC, but, I think once you already got one, especially the PS4, I think the appeal of the other drops off quite a bit. Get in my belly. Bosses in the next screen, I guess. What? Wait a minute. Can I get... No! Ah! Okay. He said he's doing it here. Yes, there we go. It was a meat all along. What a waste of time. This guy's still in here. Alright, but yeah, this is the real exit. Do you have to pay to play online? Depends on the game, but yeah, multiplayer stuff tends to be. I just don't really Well, I pay for PS Plus anyway, mostly for the free games, but like, you don't need it to play some parts of Destiny and, you know, stuff that's like always online stuff that's single player. Wait, what? I thought there was gonna be a boss. I thought there was gonna be a boss. What? I thought the big star thing meant there was gonna be a boss. I guess not. I guess it's just a warp. I guess it's a warp star icon. Well, then what's the boss icon? Where's where we fought Wispy? Where did we fight Wispy? Oh, it just says boss under. It's the same shape as everything else. Oh. One boss for red stars are just warps. Alright. Wait, is the blanked out area, is that where the boss is? Or is that where the map is? I'm so freaking itchy. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna head out for tonight. It was a good stream though. Fun talking with you all. I'll just stream more Amazing Mirror next week, and if I don't finish it then, I'll stream, you know, once again the next week. I'm gonna be streaming Ratchet & Clank All for One tomorrow night at 6 Central, you know, same time this stream started. If all goes well anyway. Otherwise, I'll probably stream Bunny Must Die or something. And I'll be streaming more Bunny Must Die speedruns probably next week depends if I catch up on stuff. Boss in the upper right, yeah, it probably is. Yeah, thanks all for watching. Yeah, Beam does seem pretty alright. I guess its focus is on interactivity, and well, the stream delay is really nice. Like, let me just test this here. Wait, that's not live, is it? Not sure if I ever bought a GTX. No, I don't have a GTX 970. I do want to buy a GTX 1060, but I don't know if they're like, I don't know if that's like a thing you can do yet. Like, do I have to pay the, you know, $100 extra extortion edition one? I don't know. I hate buying graphics cards. That's why I still have a 6950, and it does fine for most things that I play, really, but I do need a new one. And it seems like the 1060 is a solid upgrade with no noise issues, no power issues, good price, and I don't really want to buy the most expensive one of the new generation. Well, I wouldn't buy the Titan anyway. But, you know, I don't really want to buy the $600 one if, you know, next year they make a decent upgrade on the whatever. Like, I feel more comfortable buying the cheaper one, and like, if I really want the super powerful one next year, maybe I'll get it. But then again, like I said, I really hate buying, you know, trying to buy a new graphics card when everybody's racing to get them for, you know, their Doge coin and all of that crap. I just want to buy a thing that works for the advertised price. I don't want this. I never asked for this. Yeah, I'll get a new GPU before the end of the year, I hope. But whatever. You know, I need those advanced Kirby graphics. You know, you gotta have all of, you know, render like over 1,000 curbs per second. That's what I need that 1064. Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stream tomorrow. Stream next week. Standard stuff. You know the drill.